this will be the last video that I edit. Then I go to sleep. Because it's 1:20 a.m. This is November 9th. Editor Nathaniel. I have done 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 edits. This will be my 5th one. So it'll be the 20th. So what happened October? 20th. Brain vomit. Yeah. Watching it back, I was like... Watching it back is this type of vibe. You have the audio, and then it's me. I'm just like... Right now. And having the audio overlay. That was the vibe. Yeah, no, this particular week was the sick arc. So I think we're exiting the card arc and we're entering the plague arc, if you will, for my physical health and stuff. So have fun with that. But I think there's some introductions of me catching up arc. You will see videos of that as well. But I'm good now. Okay? I'm good now. This is 9th. This was like 2 weeks ago. I am now awesome. So either if you want to not hear me existentially go into it, then you can skip this video. But if you're into the thought of what it would be like, go watch. I'm kidding. If you want to, you can. But I remember in this particular video, not to take over this video's time, is that this was the only type of footage I could make with the energy I could really showcase. Because again, I think my goal was at least like footage of what I can say and do. But I know at this point, I didn't go in-person class. I stayed at home to do things. So yeah. I'm kidding. Bro, that's some good right now? That's question that. No question that. Shoo-ba-doo-wah-ba. Woo! Woo! Let's finish this. Extra voice is trying to get to okay, wait, I'll be back. I had to run. I had to be like naked. TMI, but you know we pull those onions. I guess I need this. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this. Okay, we're back. I'm gonna butcher this. Hide, I messed it up. I can't do it. I can't do it. That's okay. My feet are aching, and your back is pretty tired. Or we could just wake a little boy to set us aside. The paper says it's Tuesday. The button has been pressed. When you each other up, boy, the whole thing stands pressed. Here it is, our final life. And the earth burst to the ground. Oh, girl, it's you that I love. That was like my opera part. Also, when I'm talking normally now, I don't know. I should actually put. Okay, I'm gonna use this. I'm sorry. I don't even know what to use for. Was there even a loofah in the basket, bro? No, the end is here, and so I say, vinyl curtain, my friend, I'll take it clear, the same as in which I'm certain I live a life that's full. I traveled each and every highway and more, much more than this. I did my way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, only is not to say the things he truly feels. If not the one who needs, like a record show, I took the flow, and it's my See, now my hair is kind of damp now, so I feel like I just have to like rinse it sometimes with water, and then it's gonna be like okay. So let me do that take again. Sorry, it took this long. Also, oh, okay, back to zero again. Hey, no. Do that. Do this. One thing to know about when I edit my videos, I'm brushing my teeth, and then I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna brush my teeth again, because that's how the vibe is right now. If I did the 100th episode, which actually doesn't take long, I decided I wanted to do, what I wanted to do is I wanted to do subtitles on YouTube, but I just did the subtitles in Premiere Pro, and I finally got Premiere Pro again. No, just kidding. I had Premiere Pro at this point, but I've been doing like my other assignments for that case. And again, you don't know when you work in Houdini and Unreal until you understand that how much space it takes to actually use Unreal and Houdini. And it's like, okay, so I had to optimize my computer and use like the MSI center to be like, okay, here, redirect all of your power into like this and so and so. TCG arc, that's an awesome vibe. I like watching it again, and sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I did that. But the long one, the gotcha on the go one, that one was miserable. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just like, listening to it again, and I'm just laying on the ground like this. I'm like, I'm gonna let it wait until it hits like a point where I understand, oh, this is where the items, this is where I say so and so. I think I only did that for the CCE or this one. A lot. I just ranted, so I was like, okay. Well, it's my fine. I think I have my one. Well, hang on a second. Otherwise, anything higher, like roughly around like 15 minutes to like an hour, takes a long time for Premiere Pro to actually export the file. And then YouTube to upload the file. It takes about like 16 minutes depending on the amount of information that it has. I think without any subtext or like images connected to it, it takes about like 12 to 14 minutes to upload. But at the same time, I think I also have the back end of me, like being the editor, to be like, okay, make sure I want to say this, I want to say that. Not to like, but be upfront about like, which one? This one, I think. I was like, hey, I talked about this at the end, but since I want to upload it in the front, I upload it in the front. Like, I put it in the middle. So that is good. Maxine! You get to see from the mirror. And then she comes here. Maxine! Maxine? Yeah, but I think I got all the heavy hitters out of the way when it comes to like these longer form videos. I think I will not be like subtexting stuff unless it's like needed for like TCG stuff. But I think it's gonna be smooth sailing today. And I might finish it for the rest of the day. I'm gonna go really quick. I know the next long one is the Seafood City one. Where I go to Seafood City. I'm like, oh, okay, that's something long. Or the ones where I talk about my VFX stuff. Ooh, a little bit of future, but also potential spoilers if you don't watch my videos. But yeah, I'm so self-conscious. Oh my gosh, okay. Sometimes I wish that I would have missed you. They say it's okay, and everything that you hum and go, and you already know. I don't know about you though. Can you see behind the truth? When will I miss you? Then and then I can't comprehend anything that you say. My mind be bending like a watermelon. Round up low, girl, I don't feel what I'm gonna touch my hand. You're gonna see in their hand. You're gonna see in their hand. You're gonna see. Ooh. Okay, that was great. That was yeah. That right there was crazy. Yeah. You said it, my man. I'm kidding. I'm gonna take that pic again. I'm gonna actually take a picture. I was thinking about like the meme. Like, hello, Alton John here. I don't think he does that. Look at this. What's that behind your ear? It is crunchy garlic. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. What's also behind your ear? It's a cabbage with dirt. Wow. Do you also want to know what's behind here again? Honey pecan. And what's more? 2 briskets. Ooh, spaghetti actually. Ooh, okay. What do I want to eat for breakfast? This is like, what do I want to eat for breakfast? The ideal breakfast. Well, we got that mashed potatoes, but I feel like I want them chickens. We got this. I've tried during my days. Put the clip here. No! I believe in the edit. Where I tasted this. This was like insane, but actually pretty good. Then we have minced garlic, I think. With crushed garlic. Look at this. Look at this container. I'm just referencing. Reference. What else? The freezers. Nice thing know a lot. There's an all butter pound cake, a lemon basil butter sausage butter fusion. It's a bratwurst. I don't. Korean pancake. This is not open, so I'm gonna guess they wanted to taste this. I'm not gonna have it, but that looks nice. I'm gonna close this so I don't let out too much in the oven. I might just eat this. Restaurant style spaghetti bolognese. And then after this, I'm going to continue working on my edits because I love me some edits. I think I'm gonna take it out first. When I do the edits, they're like, they don't even have to be about me, right? I think there's a special thing when it comes to just like editing something with like probably like music, like a TikTok video, or like just like making it more cleaner or making the smooth transition better. There's just a sense of it connects, you know? It's not just like, it's like with music. It's like once you not just understand the fundamentals of music, but it's like when you understand what you like about bits and parts of music and you don't need to contextualize like what they mean. Like I love the rhythm of the music. I love the type of genre of music that's being woven in within to, or like the music video itself and how it blends with the emotions. Like I understand what rage is, I understand what envy is, I understand what sadness is to that classic, but I'm gonna understand what this bolognese is in my stomach. Wow, that was clean. He's gonna make me. Watch this, watch this. That was the smooth, okay. Shake. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, back to the real thing. The bolognese. That was 4 minutes. I might have to cook it again. Cue the montage. Wow. Like a tractor beam, Scotty. There you go. You won't see the takes. Maybe I don't know. But I think the one thing after I eat these bolognese, or during this bolognese, because you heard it, is the fact that I don't recreation. I feel like when you're a kid and you wake up in the morning and you go about showering, probably that was my routine, and I would go in the TV room and I would recreationally just watch TV. And I don't want to say this was before the time when I had like a phone or iPad, yeah, but I think the fact of the TV being a thing to watch while you eat is a very interesting thing that I don't really do when it comes to like living on my own in my own apartment. What I do is I just lay in bed and watch videos until it makes me like, okay, I'm gonna eat something. So the TV is very much nostalgic in that way. That I'm gonna eat food and I'm gonna watch in front of the TV. I'm like, I haven't done that in a while. Or it feels like in the morning, like in the breakfast mornings that I do that, and then I would watch my plate, and then I would brush my teeth again, and then I would change and then make sure I'm like 20-ish minutes or like 40-ish minutes early to go to high school. So, yeah. I'm gonna beat myself up. Okay, ready? Ah! Okay. Also, I think it would have been kind of cool if I showcased how the lights work when they turn on. Oh, that was the above one. And then okay, well I think these ones are unless it's attached to there. There's two switches. I'm not gonna touch those. They can be dangling though. Cook. There was no cheese, which is fine. I'm just a cheese guy who likes cheese on their bolognese. Hello, Maxie. I'm not gonna beam up again. I need to actually. It's when you're like, okay, I'm thinking about this. See, this is what happens. Like, if I were to cook, I would be thinking more about the shots than the actual cooking. And then I'm like, oh, I see my phone. Say 20%, which it says here. So I'm gonna eat and do things. Oh, Maxie, you broke my cords. Yes. Okay, one more thing. Me when I see this. Who's Spiritual Awakening? Okay, currently I'm watching a Billionaire Bunker, which seems like I'm watching the first episode. It's like Fallout Squid Game energy, but billionaires in a bunker. And it's in a not different language, but they are talking in a different language in the show. It's a series, but they say in like English, like audio. So it's like, I like green eggs and ham and everything else. That's how you do it. When I try to do it. That was too close. Anyhow, I'm gonna just note this is my IS review. That's my IS. I need a better ink. Sorry, Maxine. Wait, where is it? Oh, here it is. IS IS review, which is my independent study review, which you will get to learn that Sims if you're into that Sims for Houdini stuff. Okay, I'm gonna put this. This would be. I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. It's like this is gonna be the thumbnail with like Houdini Sim, but I don't know. Okay, to the video. That's all I really did on that day. I'm not gonna lie. After I finish this video, I'm gonna take out Maxie's poo and pee because she was like, okay, TMI, TMI. But when she was crouching down, she was like, like, I feel that girl. And then when she like was shaking out of the kennel, like it was just aroma. It's a bomb in here. So I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move. Where is my? See, she's recovering. But we, yeah, she's tired out. Bro, it's the morning. She tired out. She's sleeping on my iPad. But man, I was like, should I record that? That's kind of weird. But I just want to just talk about it vocally. So I'm just gonna relocate to, I don't know, over here. Well, no, I've done that. Okay, you'll see me in a new location. I'm kidding. I maybe edited better. Day 22. I'm so small. But essentially, I go about my lighting, and you will see the rise and fall of that. So I would call it Udon Soul. If you've listened to, I don't know, you have not listened to it, but I have a playlist called Udon Soul. And that was a vibe. That's private though, I think, right now, because it was like whatever year that was made. But that's a vibe. And thank you, shout out to Quedeca for making my life a little bit better when it came to waiting for lighting. Now, this might be the final video of me doing this at this place, so note that. Yay! So what I'm going to do is when I get to my place, I'm going to work on editing my videos more. And when I finish that, I feel confident now. I'm like, okay, we're pumping them out. It's gonna be good. And I know I'm not gonna go so much in my Independence Day, but I have an idea now. So, okay, here's my little rant tangent of like my Independence Day right now. If I've done a seaport thing, I think it'll be interesting to know from his perspective with procedural stuff, no Kesar, because I gotta message him still, of things to work on portfolio wise. Sure, there's interests in things, but like what are things that people could be looking for when it comes to technical art stuff from him doing stuff, like, or what's his interest in whatnot. I think that'll be so what I have in my mind right now is like crowd simulation stuff, which would be interesting, and the flow of crowd sims. I don't know, or things with like structures having like internal building stuff, or easier level generation, like blockouts of like rooms and whatnot, or spacing. Be interesting. Textures, learning the texture pipeline, or explosion pipeline more, or visual effects stuff like destruction pipeline. That'd be cool. Where you can like use a Houdini engine, make parameters for the artist to decide how the destruction should become, and then put in there. That'd be cool. I don't know. I think what I would have to do, like independent study wise, would be to aim towards either a game or a film like look or like destructible like battleships. Right? When you have like a cannon, and when the cannon goes like attacks something, then it becomes like a physical object. I think what I would go for is the chaos route. If I did that with like on the boats, so when a cannon hits a boat, it breaks and shatters in that capacity, depending on the hole. That'd be so it's like pre-made. I think that's it. Like just research on that. I think that'll be like very quick, easy, but then it's like, oh, that's awesome. Like destructible ships that you can ride. It's like a little mini video game, I guess. I don't know. And then you can have like, I guess the crowd sim would be like critters. I don't know, like critters like following you around, or having like the drone flying around with like different camera POVs. That's just like a side hustle project, I don't know. But I'm gonna drive now. So yeah. Also, I have to do their laundry. So Nathan, when you get back to your apartment, also make sure you do their laundry. So when you come back to their place, that you can give them the laundry. The exhaustion be kind of real. So, I'm driving. So I got myself a drink. The ube baro with taro balls. I feel like what is it? There should be a boba ice cream Oh, that's good. Ube is needed. There should be like an ice cream. Oh my gosh. Should be an ice cream, like 1 scoop of ice cream, boba like drink. Is that a vibe? Am I vibing right now? Is that a thing I can do? I can have? That'd be great. I would rate this drink, as of now, a vibe, 8. 8 out of 10. Valid. I don't really get like a taro ball things. Was taro similar to boba? The drink is like smooth, sandpaper-esque texture. That's a vibe. Cause it's like vibe with like a graininess. It's like red bean, you know? Like if you had like red beans type of vibe, that's what it feels like. Otherwise, yeah, I'm going to, hopefully it re-energizes me to do my edits. Okay, I made it to my apartment. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna do a really quick haul because I think it's just very notable. Also, this does not preemptively mean what my character is as an individual. Okay. What do you mean by that? Okay. Okay, really quick. When they came back to their place, to their house, they were like, oh, well, great. And then they talked about their trip. Well, I preemptively said, like, how was it with your thing? And it was like, it was the same thing. And then I asked, oh, how was like Josh and Eloise? And it's like, oh, Eloise is sort of like me, where I'm like, you just like eat it, it's great. And then Josh is more or less like, okay, whatever. And afterwards, they went out, and then mom got drunk, you know, like hangover, so we go to sleep. And then I don't know, dad was probably very happy drunk in that way. Otherwise, yeah, it was an oyster thing. Shucking type from people who do it. This is what I got from them. Mind you, I did not even ask for anything. I got this. Chocolate, yay. And I won't put any context, but I'm just saying. And I got mouthwash. Just like, wow. And then lotion. Wow. And then my dad. Condoms. That is it. Okay, now to edit my videos. So I don't miss the ranker today. I would say today is a solid C, B minus, because I feel like obviously I'm not gonna get all that at the time, but I feel like it crashed out a little bit, like after driving. Just like I'm in the sweats. I'm in the sweat zone. It's just like, ooh. Like it took a brief nap, and then I'm like, I'm in that zone again. So hopefully I recover from that. But I'm not sick. I'm just like, ooh. We're back. I took a nap. And we're starting to work on this episode. Just for time etiquette, it is 5:11. I got back to my apartment roughly around 3-ish. Not kidding. Maybe, yeah. 12-ish, noon-ish, 1-ish, 2-ish. 1-ish, 2-ish. This episode's called That Sims. And if it's Houdini specifically. And I only have one video to show the way I do it. So hope you enjoy that. So hopefully now I just have to work my way down really quick. So no brain, no thought. Let's get into it. Okay, I got a box of Seattle candies. My favorite has to be the milk salted coffee. Whatever. I don't think you can see that. And then my second favorite is the blackberry cream. And then my third favorite is the espresso. I'm currently listening to this video. Rain 3. I'm kidding. Let me think. I'm currently listening to myself talk in the car right now after I get 2 things. So, and also, thumbs up. I've not been thumbsing. Okay. Enjoy the video if you want. I don't know. It's usually just background noise for me when I work, but yeah. If I had to talk about what this video is about in summary, I think it's about... I finished the video and I'm like, I personally... I kind of forgot why I labeled it as like a that type of tier, whatever specifically I labeled that tier as. But the first chunk of half of me in my restroom, skip that. That's rambling. Other half, daily life. Don't have to listen. Again, a filler episode. I think this is more or less... At that time, I was sort of just catching up. Let's just say. Just catching up. Catching up on life, after burnout? Question mark? I don't know. It's a come up. It's that arc. So as you can see, the weeks was that. I think we're now entering the other stuff, the next arc, whichever that is. I don't recall, but it took a while. So yeah.